Dramatic, a wild ride, a roller coaster. That's been the cattle market over the past few years. Producers might be glad to hear the worst is behind them.
Obviously, we had really short supply driven by drought, but also the protein supply shortage with pork and poultry. All three grew significantly in the last 24 months, and now our market's corrected just like all of the protein markets have corrected. So, now where do we go forward from here as we think about 2017, 18, 19 for a cow-calf producer trying to navigate the cattle cycle and where you want to be and positioning yourself longer term?
Murphy says the cattle cycle was on sabbatical for several years. Now it's back. January 2016 saw about 1 million more beef cows than the previous year, and he expects 800,000 to 1 million more on January 1st, 2017.
Hey, it's going to be tough for 2 or 3 years, but it's going to get better. We've got to keep in mind that we're going to get more global access. China made an announcement that they're going to look to open to beef at some time soon. So those things are better longer term from a cow-calf perspective. And so don't panic about this depressed calf market that we're in today. Just recognize that better things are going to come to us. You just have to manage your business accordingly in the next few years.
The analyst said that includes keeping an eye toward the traits that add value to a calf crop.
The spreads, as we get into bigger supplies, the spreads are still very wide. So an average animal that doesn't have maybe a branded affiliation, doesn't have any sort of vaccination program, those are actually becoming more of what you call a discount market. And so that differentiation between the two might be $15, $18 a hundredweight from a weaned calf that's got a vaccination program and it's branded product or branded alliance versus just a calf that comes straight off the cow. So there's a huge differentiation price-wise and value-wise for the buyer, and that's why that differentiation is there.
CattleFax predicts a trading range of $90 to $120 per hundredweight for fed cattle and $105 to $150 on calves in the next few years. I'm Bob Cervera.